Hi, welcome to my video. It's entitled How to Watch BBC iPlayer in Germany. Okay, you may have noticed if you try and access the BBC website from anywhere outside the UK, in Germany or anywhere in fact, you have some problems trying to access it. The first initial problem is the redirection. You will initially get redirected to what's called the international site. You see here is bbc.com. It's a great site, but it's missing some key elements here. It's missing the link for the iPlayer's not there, and the TV, which is basically a TV set in the UK. It live streams all the BBC's programs. Now you can go directly to the BBC iPlayer app, just force it to go there, but if you try and watch it, you'll get this little message here saying BBC iPlayer only works in the UK. It's due to rights issues there. It's been like this for years. They were a little bit more flexible years ago, but now they're quite good at blocking people and redirecting them. So what can we do? Well, basically our problem is not having a British IP address. Without this IP address, we're always going to get blocked. So what I'm going to do is show you one of the program that I've been using for about 8 years now, I think, when I travel outside the UK to change my IP address and hence watch BBC iPlayer. Now you can see here it's called Identity Cloaker. Apologies, I blurred the IP addresses out. It's best to keep them private. Now it basically gives you a way of controlling your IP address. Now you can see I scroll down there, there's lots of different countries. Now this allows me to change my IP address to a different country. Now, so I can change from Germany to the UK. What it does is it redirects my computer through this server. Now, it's important to remember that you should always use a good quality company for redirecting. There's some really cheap ones around, but the problem is they're slow and they're overloaded. So you can't really stream video from it, or you can and it buffers all the time. Anyway, this is Identity Cloaker. I'm going to pick the fastest one for me at the moment. Okay, so I'm going to pick a UK server. And now I'm connected to a UK server. And hence, I've got a UK IP address. So let me just minimize this. What I'm going to do is go back to BBC iPlayer. I'll start Firefox for this. And just show you how it's done. Right, so we're going to go to the BBC website now. So it's bbc.co.uk. Right, and what I want you to notice this time is I've gone to the bbc.co.uk. BBC's looked at my IP address and it's seen the UK IP address of Identity Cloaker, okay, and it's let me go to the BBC site. And you can see here I've got the iPlayer and the TV ad. Let me just go to iPlayer. It should let me go in again. I'm using a different browser because sometimes it gets confused if you switch very quickly. Okay, let's just go to MasterChef here. It'll always ask, don't worry about this, it'll always ask you, have you got a TV license, whether you're in the UK or not. Just say, I've got a TV license. And here we go, and I'll just start it to just show you can play it, and there we go. You can skip the trailer and it'll play perfectly. And you can see it's very, very fast. It's what you get for a paid decent subscription service, is you get fast, accurate servers. Okay, and that's basically it. You can actually use Identity Cloaker to go to different, I use it to, for instance, to use the US version of Netflix, which I find better than the UK one. There's more stuff on it. And I also use it to a lot of American TV, some Canadian programs, and when I'm traveling in Spain or Germany or France, mainly I use it for BBC iPlayer. Identity Cloaker has got more UK servers than any other country because of this, really, to make sure it's fast. They've got loads of UK servers, so don't worry about speed. Pick the fastest one for you. And that's it. That's BBC iPlayer in Germany. I hope you found that useful. There's a link on my video, which will take you to a discount code for Identity Cloaker if you want to use that. There are others. Check out others if you like. It's the one I use, the one I like. What I would say, stay away from, there are a couple of free ones. Be very careful with those because they use your connection to pay for it, or they insert adverts into your computers. They're also extremely slow. If you want to do this, I suggest a paid service is the smart way. Okay, well, thanks for watching and bye for now.